Good morning, roll game, and welcome on in to a special Fuck Yeah Friday edition of the Weekday Wake and Bake. Good morning, Rachel.
Good morning, Samuel.
My beautiful co-host here with me this morning, just like every weekday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific. I am so fucking hyped to be getting into a little bit of what Rachel learned in her bud tending course over at WWnB University today. We're going to see how your Processor Sky does in a little bit of true and false. Or what? That might be totally wrong.
No, you're right. It's False Friday.
False Friday?
So you can decide if the questions are true or false, and we can test Sam's actual knowledge when it comes to cannabis.
My cannabis knowledge test here on today's Fuck Yeah Friday edition of the show. But before we get on into it, gotta give a major shout out to the sponsors of the show because they make it happen for the Weekday Wake and Bake and help out all the roll gangsters along the way. First and foremost, we are going to be going over all of this amazing knowledge that WWnB University has to offer. The first ever cannabis college boosting people's cannabis knowledge for 15 years running now. So if you guys want to claim your stake in this budding industry and see how well cannabis is growing, how quick this industry is becoming one of the staples of our society, then go to WWnB University and learn how to grow some of your own or start your very own cannabis business. What course did you take over at WWnB?
Bud tending certification course.
Ooh, so I'm assuming that makes you really, gives you all of the knowledge you need to learn how to do some cannabis sales on the front lines of the cannabis industry.
Well, kind of. I mean, it didn't give me any in-person or hands-on situations or anything, so I can't say like I'm fully 100% ready just to be dropped into a spot and know exactly what I'm doing. No, that's not the case.
But
it definitely brought a lot of information and knowledge that I can correlate over. So,
right.
Yeah.
Right. It doesn't give you any experience, but it gives you all the cannabis knowledge that you could possibly need to help, man up because it really is the front lines of the industry. There are legal pot dealers now, and they're called bud tenders, and they're expected to be these professional arms of the industry that know all of the ins and outs and can help match people with the product that's right for them. So, Bud Tending's WWnB program, great way to claim your stake in this budding industry. Super excited to get on into these questions. And also, today's episode is brought to you by this handy-dandy multi-tool called the Rolling Spoon, right?
Yeah.
What does it help me do?
Helps you roll a dime every time. It helps you with a bunch of your cannabis consumption needs.
All of your cannabis consumption needs can be aided by a handy-dandy Rolling Spoon cannabis multi-tool, helping to roll a dime every time, just like Rachel said. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to finish rolling this baby up. I have a really awesome new lighters that I really gotta show off. Huge shout out, my cousin Matt, the absolute OG. Can you get one of these out for me to spark with? We got a new pack of lighters that spark the joint just like we spark the show every weekday morning with a great good morning roll gang. It is a fucking banger of a lighter.
He's so in detail about it. Look at the back.
Oh, the hashtag WWnB with our patent number on it. Let's fucking go. It's the coolest lighter I ever saw. For sure. Huge shout out to the cousin Matt. Dopest present. I am so fucking excited to spark up this joint with it. My first ever spark with a new Wake and Bake lighter.
Wow, that was perfect. I had no idea if I was getting it in the chemistry or not, but I did.
Yeah, you got it right on, baby.
I did.
So let's get on into these true or false questions. These Oaksterdam true or false questions.
They may not all be true and false.
That's okay.
But multiple choice, true and false, yeah.
Same thing, multiple choice. True and false is multiple choices.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
True, false, all of the above.
It's multiple. There's just two options, actually multiple choice. Who knows? Okay, first question I have for you is, what amendment ensures the right to remain free from unreasonable search and seizure? Is it the Third Amendment?
Fourth Amendment. Fourth Amendment right to search and seizure.
You're right, but I mean...
I can't believe I still remembered that. That's fucking awesome.
Okay.
Keep your pot in your trunk.
We go. Alright. There's absolutely no way to predict the experienced effects of ingesting cannabis products based on indica or sativa dominance with any scientific relevance. True or false?
True. There is no scientific relevance to indica and sativa. It's basically a marketing tactic used to sell different vibes at the storefront. I actually like it because aromatherapy is becoming a thing alone, and just as lavender may make you calm and soothe you, and some orange zest can give you some pop, some energy. So that's basically all indica sativa is, a little bit of a vibe.
The screen.
I wasn't. I'm looking at your beautiful face. I'm ready for the next question.
THC is the only cannabinoid known to be psychotropic. True or false?
Cannabinoid. THC. These is the only cannabinoid that is considered psychotropic.
Mm-hmm.
Psychotropic. Well, I know delta 11 hydroxy THC is also very psychotropic, but honestly, I think the answer is true. THC is the psychotropic cannabinoid. CBD, CBN, CBG, other very useful cannabinoids, but don't change the way that your brain functions. A lot of people may think that CBD and CBN are non-psychoactive, but they are psychoactive. If you have some pain or you can feel your body relaxing, if you can discern a different way that your body is feeling, it's psychoactive. If it's doing something, it's psychoactive. So CBD, CBN, CBG, psychoactive. THC makes you a little loopy. That's called psychotropic. Am I right?
No.
No?
The answer is false.
What's the other psychotropic cannabinoids?
That's a good question.
You don't have them?
No.
Damn. Well, I know THC, delta 11 hydroxy, delta 9, also psychotropic. I don't know any other psychotropic cannabinoids that don't have the word THC in it, though. I've never consumed them anyway. Maybe CBG, a little bit.
Okay, are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
The terpenes beta-caryophyllene and limonene have been shown to be dietary cannabinoids. True or false?
Dietary cannabinoids. Also, cannabinoids found in your, they're terpenes, but found in your food? Is that what dietary cannabinoids mean? Yeah, so caryophyllene, commonly found in peppers, and black pepper and all types of spices, and limonene, commonly found in all types of zest and citrus fruits. I would say that those two are dietary terpenes.
False.
Rachel, you have to clarify.
I can't clarify. This is just like if you were taking the exam and you didn't have anybody to ask you for clarification or anything. It just tells you true or false.
I don't even know what a dietary cannabinoid is, though. It's a
Get
dietary
certified.
terpene.
You better get certified.
I don't need
Here
it.
Here we go. Social preferences have a profound impact on the selective breeding of cannabis. True or false?
True. Social preferences are all that matter. You keep trying to shut me down, but these are very ambiguous questions. Like caryophyllene and limonene are barely cannabinoids. They're terpenes, flavonoids. And maybe I should have answered false because the question's very sloppy. But you definitely do not need to know that information for bud tending. I don't know why they're asking about dietary cannabinoids. But maybe you know what they are, or maybe there's something that helps people with their diet or their weight loss. You know what I mean? But yeah, we need a little bit of context with these. These are not the best questions. Over in Amsterdam, some of them hella ambiguous. What's the next one?
Dried trichomes that have fallen off or separated from the plant are called.
Dried trichomes, dry sift, Keith. Whenever you have a cannabis plant, you're really just trying to consume the crystals on it, which is the keef. The other stuff you're trying to smoke, for sure. How many more we got?
About 80.
About 80. Yo, Roll Gang, we were just asleep a couple minutes ago. No excuses at all. Rachel pull up her quiz from Amsterdam, and I'm sure all of these questions have like text that go with them, but I mean, man, some of them are really ambiguous questions for sure. I really feel like Amsterdam could use a little bit of an audio segment or something to help tie it all together, but man, do you have any more questions?
Can be it.
Okay, then give the shout outs to the sponsors one more time. Close out a beautiful week.
Yeah, shout out to Amsterdam University. Place that you can go to gain your cannabis knowledge. I promise it's actually really good and informative. Just because Samuel's making a big deal about it doesn't mean that it really is. It's very useful, very full of knowledge. And then shout out to the Rolling Spoon. You know it, the handy dandy all-in-one cannabis multi-tool that helps you roll a dime every time. We love you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for bearing with us on not so good show days and being there with us on good ones. So
yeah, this is not gonna happen again. I really fucking thought we were gonna have some shit, but honestly, I gotta be a better producer and make sure that I produce the content, because I promise you guys I'll do it right. And I love you so much, and all the Roll Gangsters. Shout out my original new bud tending graduate from Amsterdam University, the first ever cannabis college. I mean, it really is Ivy League for the cannabis industry. You know, the industry just doesn't. 5 years ago, it was completely illegal. So imagine a college about something very illegal. You know, it's got to have a tide change. There will be a lot of growth and adaptability. Oaksterdam is going to be here for the long run. They've proved in the last 15 years to be the greatest in cannabis industry education, and so proud of Rachel for getting through the bud tending certificate and asking some bud tending questions from the course here on the show today. So proud of you. You're the best ever. And all the Roll Gangsters, give them a shout out. Thank you for tuning in on all of your streaming platforms. You need to go back to sleep. I love you, babe. We just woke up. Absolutely love you guys. We're about to go back and take a nap because I think we're both fucking dead right now. But I love you guys so much, and we'll see you next week for a brand new week of Weekday Wake and Bakes, 10 a.m. Pacific on Monday morning with, what's Mondays?
Motivational Monday.
Louder.
Motivational Monday.
I love it. I'm so fucking pleased to be here with all the Roll Gangsters, my beautiful co-host Rach. Another week of Weekday Wake and Bakes in the book. Mwah! Love you, Roll Gang. See ya.